If you own a small business, chances are you don't say wow too often, at least not while you're doing the books. Well, that's about to change. Xero, that's Xero, is beautiful small business accounting software that lets you spend less time doing your books and more time growing your business. For a free 30-day trial, visit Xero.com/wow today. That's Xero, Xero.com/wow.
Blog Talk Radio.
Tell you what you want to hear. We tell you what you need to hear. So you better brace yourself, fool. DeMarco's Real Talk.
All right, sit back and relax. Get ready for some real talk. We don't gossip. We tell you the truth. We bring you the truth and the truth only. Real Talk. Make sure you keep it locked right here on DeMarco Real Talk with your host, DeMarco, MJB, Big Steve 100, Miss Z, Mama, Sweet V, Skeechy, Roxanne, Quickly, and Nikki, where we always keep it real. We never tell you what you want to hear. We always tell you what you need to hear. So make sure you keep it locked and get ready for DeMarco Real Talk.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Marco's Real Talk with your host, Marco.
Demeter, Mama, and Z on the line.
And we also have the one and only Miss Angie B. How's everybody doing tonight?
How you doing, man?
Well, I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good.
Okay, B Angie B, we kind of wanted to, I'm pretty sure a lot of people, I kind of want to give people a heads up who you are, and I thank you for taking this time out. I know that you're kind of busy right now, and we're going to go ahead and I know you're kind of busy, so we're going to go ahead and do some quick questions with you, and let you go and hopefully look at a later interview with you. And so, and so with that being said, I'll go ahead and let Big Steve start off with this first question for you. Go ahead, Big Steve.
Okay.
How you doing, B Angie B?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. What I want to know was I read that when you first got started, you were singing in a church and you sang gospel, and that when you went on to do other music, you had a best friend that used to sing with you. Did you have a group name?
Well, you know what? That was actually I left home on a one-way bus ticket at 17, and I actually met a group of girls in San Francisco. I don't know where they got that story from, but they worked at a store called Bedazzle. I mean, they come out the woodworks and stuff. I don't know. I don't even remember that. I was truly solo when I left because nobody believed I was going to do that. But I met a group of girls at this store, and we would sing on the corner of Powell Street in Union City for money, and we had our little outfits, and, people would come and, put money in the hat. but those were the only girls that I remember ever having any closeness to that were, like that or group or whatever, looking to do something outside being a solo artist, so. Yeah, that's a real deal, Holyfield, for real.
Oh, okay.
And of course, I got my girls, my 357. You know what I'm saying? Sweet LD and Terrible T. Those were my besties in the whole world.
Oh yeah, I remember Oaktown 357.
We can't forget them.
Oh no! As a matter of fact, I just got off the phone with her about 2 hours ago.
So is there a plan maybe of y'all possibly working together again, or what's going on right now?
We're talking about it. Right now we're trying to get everybody together to get here to Georgia to the house so we can just have a moment to vibe, Everybody is like kind of scattered, so, we're just trying to bring everybody into one place and, get that feel good. Oh, I love you. I miss you so bad, Where you been, girl? You big. No, I'm just playing. But, no. But, yeah, we're working on that right now, and hopefully we'll be able to bring you guys some of that stuff. We're going to, have everything, kind of recorded and stuff so people can kind of look into our world.
And Angie, if you could touch on it, how's everything going with MC Hammer? Are any of y'all in touch with him, or
let me see. The last time I spoke to Hammer, he was in Croatia, and he's doing fine. Family's fine, and everybody was really, really close knit. His wife Stephanie was from Mississippi, as am I. And we always kind of kept in touch. The kids are growing up now, and. But that thing doing fine. He all right. He always going to be fine.
Still Stanley
Kirk Burrell. Yeah, he's still. His head just got a little bit bigger.
Yeah. And then, too, I know, a lot of you artists, back in the days really didn't get a lot of credibility, like you should have. And, I talked to Chris about this, and, it's like a dying need right now, I think, for R&B, because R&B has fake. People that's doing it now is really not true R&B like, you used to do it, and people like Anita Baker's and the Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, you talking like, about that real, I don't want to lose your love. That kind of singing, kind of like that.
Don't think them. You making me have tears. See, I
Woo, Lord Jesus. Oh my God.
But one of the songs that I think everybody till this day still plays, no matter of all your hits. I think that So Much Love is still.
Oh my God.
You made some music.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that song is 6:00, and I'm just waking up. Oh my God, that's oh my God. Let me tell y'all. You know what? I got to tell y'all
where did that song come
about
from?
that song.
Please
that song made me cry. Let me tell you, this is the funniest thing, y'all. I promise to God. I recorded this at Prince's Paisley Park, and it was such a weird thing because one of the guys from St. Function actually wrote this song, and we battled. One of the notes kept going to the right, and I never met Prince. I never saw him, but he had like these tunnels in his studio where he could like listen in on your session, or he could like walk above you or like walk underneath you. And let me tell you something. When I say I was paranoid for the filler, I'm like, what is that? And who is that? Oh, that's just Prince. That's just don't pay him. I'm like, okay, well, why don't he just come in and sit down? Because I'm getting a little nervous.
Right.
But it was weird. It was kind of rushed because I was trying to hurry up and get out of there. It was real cool though. But it ended up being a cool situation, a cool guy. And a cool place to actually record that song, And when I say he had the works, baby, he had the works in there. It wasn't no little ranky-dank. It was for real deal. So
real deal, all these people, huh?
Yeah, that's the real one right there. Woo.
Well, I know you perform with like Oaktown 357, MC Hammer. Are there any other artists that you may have performed with that we don't know of?
You mean say that one more time?
Are there any other artists that you may have performed with or collaborated on music or that you did some music with that we don't know of besides Hammer and Oaktown?
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I did this one song with Kelly Price, which I love working with her because she was that singer that you speak of, the one that really had the soul, you heard it, and she would pre-record it for you, and you wouldn't want to change a thing because every run she did, every vibrato she made was just perfect. You just didn't want to change anything, And I loved working with her. I really did. But as far as any other artist, I don't know. But there were several people that I wanted to get a chance to work with. But of course, you get your 5 minutes. You better run with it. If you don't, you'll get left behind.
That.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and even in this day, you're right. There is such a void. For the real R&B, Beyonce is very close to that, or where people like really sing. Love her. Mary, she's got the pipes. It really there really is not a lot out there. And then some of the stuff you hear, you'd be like, good Lord, Jesus, I know I sing better than that, I ain't naming no names. I ain't saying nobody.
You ain't got to say them because I know a few of them, baby.
Nobody. But, yeah, it's really that doggone Kiki Wyatt is a beast. I love her voice. I love to hear that girl sing anything, But that, and when you're a singer like that, you tend to listen to singers. I can't even relate to what some of the stuff that I hear. I can't relate to it because it's so simple. It's so, you don't get the soul, you don't get the chills down your arms and your hair stands up, So,
So like what do you have right now? I mean, like, are you currently, for your fans, us true fans like me, Big Steve, Z, Mr. Mita, a lot of us out here that's listening, what can we expect something? I guess I know it takes a while to write music. I know it's not something you just do overnight. Can we expect something? Like, are you gonna make a big comeback or?
Oh yeah. I'm actually working with some guys in Sweden. Sweden's got, so they have really, I mean, the kind of stuff that they're doing with me is that Aretha Franklin kind of soulful, where you just you have to stop and go, like the first time you heard Mariah Carey sing and go, who is that? If you weren't standing in front of your TV, it's that kind of it's that those kind of vocals that you're hearing. And it's this one song, oh my God, it's called Love, and it's amazing. Love is all around us. It's real. I mean, it's really, it gives you all of that. I'm singing all the background vocals. I have like 3 girls that travel with me, a band, and a couple of guys that dance and stuff. So it's coming. It's in the works.
Please make sure you hit all three, because we're gonna be there. We're gonna be backstage with B Angie B. We need to see you here and out.
Look, and you know this, and please, look, let me be honest. Please don't let me forget. Oh my God. I have had so many people come up to me and just kind of, hey, B, you remember me? And like so-and-so. I'm like, yeah, oh, my God. Help me, tell me. I'm like, yeah. Who was that? I know who that was. I just can't put my finger on it, But
I know. And don't worry. Don't worry. Me and my people coming. We come. I'm gonna remind you who I am. I'm just keep smiling and talking to you. And like I said, I appreciate you, taking this time out, and I wish you had more time. But I understand you're trying to bring out some more good music, real soul music, R&B and soul. Do you have anything in closing, Miss B Angie, that you would like to any kind of advice?
Well, you know what, and this is the thing that I have to say to kids, it's 1 out of a million. Everybody wants to be a star, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you do, just don't give up. When you think it's the dimmest, I mean, when the light does not shine so bright, you have got to take a step back and say, okay, you know what, I'm in this for the long haul, and I don't care however long it takes, for this to make sense in my life. That's what needs to take place, because that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm in my garage every night singing from the top of my lungs when my neighbors tell me to shut up. You know those things that matter. And then you have a story. You have a story to tell when you want to sound just like Beyonce, or when you want to sound just like Mary, or when you envision yourself being on that stage, and just let them come to town one time. I promise you, I will be on that stage. I will be there. You just got to keep believing in yourself, and it's always going to be like negative powers around you. Always surround yourself with good people, And
that's right.
That's my advice. I really believe that. And technology has changed so much. Go ahead and get you a BAngieB.com. Oh, yeah, everybody check out BAngieB.com. And put yourself out there. You got so many tools to use. You got the YouTube. There's no reason why. It's not like it used to be anymore. You can create your own situation. We are all entrepreneurs. We want to be in control of our own, destiny. That's my money. I made it, and I'm the owner. That's it, period.
I know that's right.
Period.
I know that's right.
And nothing else to be said about that right there.
And like we said, we know you busy, and Miss Angie, we sure appreciate you, and we'll have you back soon. I'll be talking to you soon, and Please, please, please make sure y'all support B Angie B because she is one of the queens of vocals. Trust me.
Oh wow! Thank you. Can I send a shout out?
I remember your voice as a kid on up now. I'm 33 now, and I'm like, man.
Wow.
I used to be in love with you, and I was in elementary school. I was like, that's going to be my wife. I'm telling you, there's so much love. I mean, that is the jam. I still play that today. And matter of fact, we're going to play it right now. You know, letting you go, we're going to play it right now. And we're going to play a lot more of the other.
Can I send a shout out?
Sure.
It's okay. I mean, and just for the record, I have not changed that much. But I just want to send a shout out to everybody who is listening. Oh my God, you just don't know the feeling I get when they say, okay, it's time to do an interview. Just to be able to have that reach to talk to you and just to let you know I'm coming, and thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your lives. I want everybody to check out BAngieB.com. Send me a comment, say something. You know, I don't put it in a position where people have to. I answer my own stuff. So send it to me. You got something you want me to hear? I am so wide open. And as a matter of fact, I'm looking for 3 background singers for the girls that I have because I'm actually doing a lot of stuff that's international. So thanks to everybody, BAngieB.com, and thank you guys so much for having me on. Okay.
No problem. We're gonna have you back, so don't worry. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right,
we
baby.
love you.
And y'all know how to hang up this call and call me right back, right?
I'm gonna we will talk to you in just a minute. You hold on one second. Don't you go nowhere. You just hang on, okay?
Okay. All right.
And everybody out there, y'all just hold tight. We will be right back from the break. We're going to go ahead and play So Much Love, which is one of all of our favorites, so everybody just hang tight. We'll be right back. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to DeMarco's Real Talk. Sorry about that. B Angie B had to actually go, and she will be returning soon. Everybody just, we appreciate everybody who supported her and who is still listening in to the call and supporting. What we wanted to go ahead and talk about, I guess we're going to go ahead and talk about some of the music today. Like, what's some of the stuff that y'all think about some of this music that's going on today? Yeah, because I know that a lot of people are saying that that it's a big need for R&B, which I think it is a big need for R&B because I feel that the rap game is kind of taken over, and now it's fading out. Well, it was taken over, and now it's fading out. And so I think that on the music side, we kind of, don't have nothing. What did y'all think about that?
Well, yes, the R&B can go back to where it used to be when they talked about love. Nowadays they're not talking about it. Everybody doing a lot of cussing.
And twerking.
I don't know how y'all feel about that, but that's not love when you're talking about how you can do somebody in the bed and, F that.
That's true.
I have to agree. I think it has changed over the years. It went from being romantic to just being about smashing, I guess, and sex and this and sex and that. And that's not, you can't let your kids listen to it now. Whereas before it was kind of like in your windows where, some of the music I listened to from my parents' era, I go back and listen to now and I go, oh, that's what they meant. Oh. Whereas now they don't hide it. Most artists just tell you out front what they want to do. So I agree. If we can go back to that, it would be great.
I think so too, because a lot of them, like y'all saying, a lot of the music today is like real bad. It's like not even something that you can listen to no more. Even when we had rap back in the days, some of the stuff we can listen to, like I will say, Heavy D was one of the people I could listen to in front of my mother, my father. But you don't see rappers like today. A lot of the rappers today talking about busting wide open and all this other stuff. But my thing is this. You got kids today that's playing this kind of music in front of their kids, and a lot of kids are blind to that. And a lot of kids, that's all they, you put on some of these rap stations, and that's all they want to hear. They don't want to hear anything about R&B, the loves, and being in love with somebody, or, having love for someone, or wishing you had that person, but they're taking it. That kind of stuff. Just a bunch of different things that people could talk about. Just like Angie said, she worked with Kelly Price in the past, and I would say, I think Kelly Price, it is a few of them, but I will say Kelly Price is one of the main ones I can remember out of the main R&B soul era that I can remember has some very, very good music.
I agree with that. She can,
everything else
it still is.
Oh. You can feel that music. When you hear people, and it's just like I don't know if y'all watched if y'all seen the Braxton, series, but I know Babyface was talking to Tony Braxton, and he was saying, I had you, and what made me catch you, what interests me so much in you is because we can hear the pain in your voice when you were singing about some of that music, and and that's true. A lot of those people felt that music then. A lot of these people today are singing it. They just sing it. I will say that I love Keisha Cole and Monica. Now, ain't no you can tell me about them. Now, I love their music too. But it's just I think a lot more people can do a lot better than what they're doing instead of just putting out track.
Well, Monica can sing, but Keisha Cole, really?
I like Keisha Cole, man. I like.
I like Monica.
Okay, but yeah, you're right. Now Monica's good. But okay, look at the song like Trust. I like I Should Have Cheated. Just stuff like I'm not gonna say all her stuff is good, but Keisha Cole, I just something about her.
Okay. Think about the song you just mentioned. Comparing that to music of yesteryear. I should have cheated. What kind of message is that sending to the kids?
But you know what?
How do you say you like something that's telling you need to cheat out in the relationship?
But you know what? You're right. You are know what? It's not even the name of the song. I would say it's more of the music. I'm more like the music. I like the melody to the music. That's what I would honestly say, because I was really, really checking out the melody before I actually started listening to the words. And that's why I do to a lot of music. You know, that's my thing. It's a lot of good music that's out here that just went bad. You know, like you say, I shouldn't say that because of what she's saying. And you're right. But I think the beat is what blinds me. The whole sound of the song is what blinds me to what she's actually saying in the song.
Okay. Well,
don't throw it at me. I'm waiting.
I'm thinking right now because I'm like he said Keisha Cole's, and I'm thinking of her songs that she's came out with, and I'm trying to think of a positive song that's you know good for the kids, and nothing rings a bell. It doesn't. And then I think of real singers like Patti LaBelle, and yeah, they didn't have to sing anything about cheating. They had songs that was, you know, when they broke up with somebody, like On My Own, and, you know, different things, and The Rainbow and whatnot, but she didn't have to sing that one song about stepping out on a relationship. And if you want to compare that to, like, hip-hop, that's the same thing. If you go back to your original artists that came out in hip-hop, they were more positive than what you see today. Today is just more like in your face and disrespectful, and I'm putting this down and F this, F that, and
So what do you think about, so Nisha, what do you think about this song? I don't know if you ever heard it. If you haven't, please go listen to it. But, like, I like the melody to, what's the song by Kelly Price? Is it called Married Man?
Married Man.
Have you heard it?
I have to listen to it because it doesn't ring a bell. Is it an oldie or is it off of something new?
It's off of her. God, what CD was it on? It's an old song by Kelly Price. It's not on that Soul of a Woman CD. I think it's on the one after that.
I'm gonna have to listen to it.
But you know, it has a nice beat to it. I think the beats are what blind me on some songs, like as far as the new people are. But as far as like real music, I mean, it's really nobody that actually really compares to those people back in the days.
True. Very true.
I mean, even Mel, I would say Eric Benet's pretty good. You know, some of his music, Brian McKnight.
I love it. I like
Brian
Maxwell.
Maxwell, yes.
You're obsessed with Maxwell.
I love Mr. Maxwell. I love Joe.
Joe is good. Yes. Yes.
You know, I love Mr. Maxwell. I don't care. You know, I like him when he had some messed up hairdo. Still my man.
Yes, Maxwell is good. I love Maxwell. What about Tank?
Oh, yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I think Jaheim is okay.
Yeah, Jaheim is okay. What about Tyrese?
Yeah, I like Tyrese. See, it's more males. It's more males than females that's really still like pushing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but it's not
males are kind of dominating now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
think one of the great ones was rest in peace was Gerald Levert though. What about Gerald Levert?
Oh yeah, Gerald Levert, Luther Vandross. Oh my goodness.
Luther, yes.
Big Luther, not Little Luther. Big Luther.
Right, Big Luther, not Little Luther. Big Luther. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. I have to agree.
I know it.
Yeah, but it's you know, and I think that with Tyrese Jr. wanting to taking the step that they're taking, I think that's really a good step that they're doing. You know, and you know, because I know they were saying that they're trying to, you know, mainly celebrate and kind of open the doors, which I think they need to, because I think people are really scared to go after R&B today. I think a lot of people are scared to even open it up again because I think they think that it's not going to be successful, which I think it would be very successful.
It could be
competition out there.
Huh?
I said it's so much competition out there. Everybody's, you know, especially if you're trying to get a younger audience. It's like they want to hear all the nasty, you know, what's nasty and all this kind of stuff. I mean, that's what the kids want to hear.
I don't know about if the kids want to hear it. I think like the kids are similar to what DeMarco is saying. They go off of the beat. They don't really go off of the words. Because then when I know for some of the younger friends that I've had, when I question them about certain songs and I say, do you realize what you're saying? Do you realize what they're saying? And they're like, oh no, I'm just into the beat. I'm just into the music. I don't even listen to the words. I'm like, but you're reciting the words. You're saying the words. And they don't even pay attention. Because they so into the beat, they don't realize that they've already, you know, memorized the words and they're saying it. You know, but I remember, I don't know if you guys are familiar with neo soul, like Maxwell. Maxwell is considered a neo artist, and India.Arie is considered an indie artist. And,
I like her.
Jill Scott, and you know, all of them.
Like Jill Scott.
Yeah, and now they just kind of like got washed up under the rug because nobody is really into them no more. And those are some of the realest singers, you know, that step across the stage. So I would have to agree with you, DeMarco. You know, I don't know if it's a fear thing for them. I think it's more of the industry saying we don't need your kind right now. We don't need your type. They're more into the popish, what's ready, you know, bubblegum artists.
Yeah. You know, but my thing is this. I feel a lot of those people, you know, I've seen, I didn't get to see the whole interview, but I know India.Arie was on there talking to Oprah, and she was saying that she was retiring and all that. But my thing is, a lot of these people, I mean, got to come back. People like, I'm not going to say Stephanie Mills had all the best, but because she went straight out, she leaned all the way to gospel. I mean, a lot of people are either, Rufus Studdard, he's okay. You know, but a lot of these people are going like the gospel, or they just going away. And that's my thing. Don't be scared to, you know, put some more R&B out here because, I mean, we need it. I mean, we need that kind of music. I mean, the real music. If people just sit back and talk about some real stuff or stuff that they've been through, I mean, because that's what a lot of them do. A lot of them sing from the heart. Mary J. Blige, Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin, all of them done sung from the heart. They don't sung about a life experience.
Right.
My thing is, if these people come out and do that and not be so lazy about it, they'll be successful. I mean, it's okay to put a dance track on your CD. It's okay. Just put something in dance, but don't make it too, you know what I'm saying? Don't make it too freaky or too, you know.
Yeah. You know what? I guess the difference between back then and the way things are now, back then it was kind of left up to your imagination. You can only imagine what they were talking about. Whereas today, it's no more hiding. And I think that's the mistake that we've made because now when kids hear it, they're learning so much more about, you know, sex and everything else now in songs where before it wasn't. Like, I didn't realize, so I got grown with Tonight Is the Night Is by Betty White. I didn't know she was talking about sex literally.
No, we didn't know. We didn't know what Tonight Is. We didn't know what that meant.
Yeah. I didn't know that until I got grown.
A lot of that music was hitting through the lyrics.
Yeah.
You know, it was hitting through the lyrics.
Yeah.
Like that song, like that blues song. I want to be your candy liquor girl.
Yeah.
You like, what?
I mean, you know, hearing your parents around the table drinking and listening to music, you like, they jamming in there.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. Then it's like now, too, what's that one song? That's just like, what is that one song? The Ozzy Brothers. I mean, I was crazy about that song, In Between the Sheets. Hell, I know what he was talking about in between. Hell, I just thought, hell, as a kid, you don't know what they're talking about. You're just saying about what you're saying. You should recite those lyrics. Are you listening to what you're saying? A lot of us sing music, and we really don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what they're saying. I mean, we all do it. We've all done it. You know, it's just like You listen to the song by, who is that, Robin Thicke. I actually sat up and watched that video of that. I was like, wow. So they got a video of this. You know, besides the one that's on TV, and I'm just like, wow.
But, I mean, I'm glad you mentioned Robin Thicke, because if you look at his video versus the videos of the 80s, it's a huge difference.
Oh, yeah. Big difference.
Huge difference. Back then, we probably were dancing, you know, in the videos, but, I mean, we were literally dancing behind the singer, whereas today, I mean, you just can go in there naked and you got a hit.
Yeah. Yeah, they walk around.
Your videos never won. What?
I'm like, dang, I like the song, though. It jam, don't get me wrong. Yeah. I think everybody like that. Everybody probably dances when they hear it. But I'm just saying, when I seen that video, I was like, woo, I can't let my kids see that.
No.
I mean, you know, a lot of the videos they had, you know, B Angie B and all of you see B Angie B, you know, she's singing, but she was stepping up there with MC Hammer, you know. And it's like, now, you don't see that. You see women now, you might hear somebody hollering to the window, to the wall, to the sweat drop there, you know. And I'm thinking, these women in the club singing this, and they getting with it. Like that's like it's a theme song.
And there's worse songs than that. And believe it or not, if you go out clubbing, you will see women jump on the floor quicker than men do. You're like, oh, that's my song, and it's like, no, that's not your song. They are being disrespectful to you. How are you saying that's your song? That's my song, girl. Come on. No. That's not your song. Sit down.
Yeah, there's some wild ass songs out there. I mean, they're not undercover with it. You know, they just like.
No, it's out there.
Even the R&B singers ain't even that way. I mean, it ain't even only the rappers. It's the R&B too.
Yes.
I never thought Ron Isley would be cussing like that.
Yeah. I guess that's why I still have a little hope I still have my love for R. Kelly, because even with his latest album that came out, I still love it, because he's still keeping it so old school, but with a little bit of a twist without having to be disrespectful. You know.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, people like Keith Sweat, all of them. I mean, everybody needs to just, I don't know, man. I don't know people, if they need to start getting together, collabing, and see how they work and do some spin-off CDs or what they need to do, but we need them back. All of them.
Yeah.
I mean, like Escape, man, I love Escape. In Vogue, I love In Vogue, but I'm like, man, please, y'all squash y'all. Please get together. Damn all that, whatever somebody said. And we've all said some mean things in life. Everybody has said something mean in life. And we I just hate it has to damage those kind of relationships, when these women, I mean, Escape was putting out some good music. I mean, some damn
they
good
were.
music. I mean, In Vogue. Now you got them fighting over who. You got Dunn and the other girl saying they the real In Vogue when Terry Ellis, are the ones that supposedly created this, and then they saying Dunn created. Whoever created it, I don't care. Get back together. Do like SWV. Squash that shit and get back together and start singing.
I agree, because I loved In Vogue.
Man, I love them, girl. I mean, all of them.
Yeah, I agree. I wish they would squash their differences, because every album they did come out with before they broke up was good. Yeah. And I like the fact that every singer could sing. It wasn't just popish or I only sound good, with the music behind me, but they could sing a cappella, live, and
that's
in
right.
The studio. So, yeah.
I mean, because when we went to the concert up here in Austin, man, you seen Escape, and they say, we're going to sing some a cappella for y'all because we know a lot of y'all probably think we lip singing. Man, them girls got on that stage, got them cutting up and throwing their arms like they were running or something. They're in one place and acting like they're in church. I said, oh, man. I said, that's the singing now. That's the real. If you can go a cappella without some music to let us know that it's you, that's killer. But the thing is, what broke a lot of those groups right there up is the littlest thing. the littlest thing. And you know, I don't know. I mean, you know, for En Vogue, I can't remember the whole thing, but I know it was more like I think Dunn was mad because Terry got to do a solo CD, and then there was a money issue thing. Somebody was getting paid more than the other. Escape thing was, you know, supposedly
money
mad about. Yeah, money and jealousy. You know, mad about Ken, but I look at it like this. Ken is a damn good. I mean, she's a damn good producer, songwriter, woman. And I just feel like they all need each other. They all need each other, and they need to all get back together, regardless of what they said, what they did. Watch the difference and get back together.
Yeah, I agree. I guess what people have to realize when you're working in a group, you have to realize everybody's gonna have their strengths and weaknesses, and you may have a person, you know, the songwriter that's just good at writing a song, and you may have somebody that sings better than the other. Instead of being jealous about it or, you know, whatnot, just support and show that love and just, you know, because you realize together you indestructible, but when you start to break apart and fall apart and allow others to, you know, cause dissension, that's when the problems arise. And, you know.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of groups don't fail that way. You know, it was either that or poor management, one of the two.
Yep, I agree.
You know,
that's another issue.
The money and jealousy or either poor management. I mean, look how, what's the name, did TLC. You know? You know, and I mean, I'm pretty sure she's pissed off that the movie's going to come up back because now everything's going to be in the open. You know, stuff that we know most of it from what TLC said, but now it's going to be played out as word for word what you told us and what we told you. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, so it's just like, I don't know, you know, and for Pebbles, I just never thought, I never could see that with Pebbles. I never thought that, you know, something like that was happening with her. You know, but like they say, we don't really know who these people are. A lot of these people, you know, are completely different. A lot of these people are completely different people, but, you know, I will say, us talking to B Angie B, and from the first time I spoke to her, that woman is so damn down to earth and real. I mean, Chris Jeff, real. I mean, I like people that's real. I don't like people that's sugarcoat and fake with me.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
because
always good to be surrounded with real people.
Yeah. You know, so I try to keep real people around me. That's why I deal with all of y'all. and you know, a few more people. But my thing is this: when you fake, I mean, it's nothing gonna come out good about you, and that's my thing. Whether you running a talk show, singing, doing movies, or whatever. I mean, it's a lot of things that you. I mean, you have to. I mean, be a people person. You don't have to be shady because you're rich or because you've been a celebrity or whatever. And I mean, a lot of people were talking about the girl off of Precious, but you know, I had heard about that, but I don't know how true it is. But a lot of people were saying that she was stuck up at first, and Monique had to say something to her. Monique or Oprah or somebody had to say something to her, but I don't know how true that is. But they said that you know what? They say she's hell on wheels. I mean, but a lot of people get big-headed when they get money like that. Jennifer Lopez. They say someone has to tell her place so she walk in. I mean, really?
I've heard that about Jennifer Lopez.
I mean, you hear a lot of crazy stories about these people, but the thing is, I don't really want to judge people unless I talk to them, because I'm going to tell you something. You know, I know, Mystic, Roxanne, all of us, we all know. Conversation is the MF. That will tell you everything you need to know about a person. Just sit there and listen to them.
This is true. If you listen to a person, they'll tell you who they really are. It's on you to take it when they tell you.
That's right.
So, this is true. Very true. What's the consensus? What's better, old school music or new school music?
I'm gonna say old school, 100%.
Old
Z?
school.
Oh, you gotta go with the old school.
Old school.
What you say, Mama?
100%
Old school.
Big C? Old school. If you don't do school, if it wasn't old school. Oh, whatever.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah, because you like to listen to like the Luther Vandross, but you heard something from him, you're like, hey, you ready to get up and dance.
This is true.
Kick your shoes off.
Relax.
You ready to get your drink and just trying to,
Let me ask
But
you.
People, and then you know what too? It's like people used to have a good time. I mean,
Yes.
I'm not the club type, never have been, but I'm just saying, parties that I went to when I was younger, even coming up, people used to have fun. Now you got to worry about if you're going to have to duck a bullet. I mean, you can't wear no dress shoes to the party, you got to wear tennis shoes. Boy, you start running in the street, you bound to slide on that concrete. I mean, damn, you can't even dress, sharp no more. You can be sharp. You got to have on some tennis shoes.
Yeah, this is true.
I mean, that's fair.
You said you like Robin Thicke, right? You like his new song Blurred Line. Do you hear the Marvin Gaye sample in that song?
Go ahead and say what?
Do you hear the Marvin Gaye sample in that song in Blurred Line?
Yep.
When I first heard the song, I heard it. Because, we knew Marvin Gaye back in the day.
He's saying that's not a Marvin Gaye song at all.
It is. The first part of it,
Marvin Gaye
that's it. Yeah, because you know what? Because when you get those songs like that and you sing songs like that, you gotta get royalties. You gotta ask permission to have that. And when I first heard it, I said, that song sounds like something I already heard before. Yep. And I thought that sounds like a Marvin Gaye song. And then when they announced it on the radio, they said that's what he was being sued for. And I said, that sure is. What was that? Gotta give it up. What's going on? Gotta give it up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I said, I heard those songs. I was born back in the 50s, so I was born 54. So I know. I'm not going to tell my age now, but I was born in 54, so I know. Marvin Gaye was something else back in the day. I know that was a Marvin Gaye song. He was something else back in the day.
I heard. But he's saying that that song has nothing to do with Marvin Gaye.
It has nothing to do with Marvin Gaye, but that first part of it, it does. I mean, his music, he's singing that, but it sounds good. I mean, it's good. But, I thought if anybody knew Marvin Gaye's music, they knew who music that was. And they heard that. I know somebody was sitting there saying, I've heard that before. But it sounds good. It's a number one hit. He's going to play out for the producer for that.
Blurred, which one?
The song Yeah, tell me the song y'all talking about right now.
Blurred Line.
That's Blurred Line.
By Robin Thicke.
Oh, Blurred Line. You know what that beat is, at this time, because I said the same thing when I was like, damn, because when I heard it, I'm going to Google it.
It's good. I mean, it's number one, pretty much. Because every time you turn the radio, you're going to hear it. It might be every third or fourth song, but you're going to hear that song. But he should have got permission before he did that. You always have to get permission when you do that. Even though I guess he was always thinking that he was dead and wouldn't nobody catch it. But if you got a lot of people that listen to music back in the day that knew,
Well, it made it so obvious too, though, Mama.
Yeah, because that same part is still in there.
For real. Yeah, he started having that. Everybody get up. I mean, that's
right. But I like it. I love it. I mean, I love the song.
Yeah, I like it too. But I think you got to pay respect, though, where respect is due. You can't take somebody's samples, their song, and then don't play it and say you came up with the idea, because everybody know that's a Marvin Gaye beat. That's part of that sample.
But you know what? That's just like we were talking about that. We were talking about Tanisha, and that's just like I was telling my mom and sister. So it's just like, remember Outkast? They Rosa Parks. You know, they could have did what they did and not named the song Rosa Parks. So really, they gotta blame themselves for that.
True.
I mean, because you know they could have talked about anybody. So when you name the song after her, because you didn't say her name nowhere in that really. So for you to name the song after her, basically you put your own self in that. I mean that song, you know, I like that song. I like the that. I mean, it's just different. It's certain people I listen to as far as beat. I mean, my preference. I told you. You looking at? Are you looking at?
DeMarco.
Yeah.
You looked at that video of Brown's unrated version?
Yep.
Okay, really? You really did this?
That's what me and Nisha was just telling you.
Yeah, we said the kids can't see that.
Okay, that woman per naked. She's per naked on this video.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what song that is. Because that is an old song.
That's Marvin Gaye. Got to give it up.
Marvin Gaye, got to give it up.
Got to give it up.
You ready to watch the song? Huh? You ready to watch the song? I'm going to watch the song.
Yeah, you definitely can't play that video in front of kids. That's a no.
Oh, no. But you know what? It's so bad what people are doing for money today.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make anybody drop their bras and panties and drawers for the right amount of change. Anybody do something strange for a little change, trust me.
You gonna do something strange for a little bit of change, DeMarco?
No, there ain't gonna be no little bit of change, baby. Change can't even be the word. Now you talking about some dividends, dollars. Now if it's gonna help my family, but it's gonna have to be a very, very nice substantial amount. Ain't gonna be no change there.
No change. It has to be some dividends.
Some big dividends.
Because from what I understand, for most artists today, they don't even have to offer that much change, and people just go ahead and just, strip and show everything.
What I'm saying, something strange for a little change.
Why?
And most of them for free. Most of them just groupie. They just want to do it.
Well, look at Facebook. That's free, and people do something strange on Facebook and show everything, and they're not getting paid for it.
That's true. I mean,
they are not getting paid for it. They going for the light.
I mean, people do it all. I mean, there's so much stuff in this world that's just going on. Not changing. Well, changing the subject. Not just talking about music. I'm just saying there's some crazy stuff going on in the world today. I mean, people doing everything from escort service to call girls to, phone sex. Everything. People are willing to do anything for some money. But I'm sorry, it's just don't get that serious.
I agree.
My thing is, what would y'all say to y'all? Would any of y'all become a stripper? If that was your only resort, if that was the best way you can get this money that you need to supply you and your family, would you be a stripper or a call girl?
There's always other resorts. You it's never just one thing. You always have options. And when I hear people say that, I disagree. When I didn't have no other choice but to be a stripper, there's always another option. Always.
Oh yeah, always.
Always. That's just you just took the easy way out of it, but there's always another option. So no, I couldn't be a stripper just to support my family. I couldn't do that.
Because some people, that's all they do. They drop their kids off to mama, daddy, or granny, whoever, And they got, and I know this firsthand because I'm just saying. Now, let me set the record straight for everybody gets thinking that DeMarco's a freak, because I ain't no freak like that. But I have been to the strip club a few times. But ain't no trick to get out of my money. I'm sorry. Strippers, I got respect for you. Do your thing. Everybody do their own profession. Everybody got their own job. Whatever you do, whatever floats your boat, hey, I'm with you. That's you, not me. But my thing is this. I've had strippers tell me, because me, you know how I am. Y'all know how I am. I like to talk to people and conversate, just be down to earth. And so my thing is, I ask, what brought you here? What, do you like doing this? What made you do this? Some of they trying to get through school. Some of them saying, my baby daddy left me. Or, I don't have nobody to help me. So I got to do what I got to do. But my thing is this. Did you look at any other, did you try to go to school for anything, get some kind of funding to help you live? But I can't knock them because some people, that's all they know. Some people really don't know the ins and outs of things because a lot of people didn't have a mother or father come out to raise them and tell them what's right from wrong. So I really can't knock her, but I'm just saying, I will fight to the end, make sure my kids not have to work like that. Just me myself. I can have it.
Yeah, I couldn't do it, and I'm a single parent myself, and I'm not a stripper. I'm not a escort. I don't do that. I have a regular 9-to-5 job, that I work to make sure that my child is fine. So I don't use that as an excuse to just sit back and say, I got no other option but to be a stripper. I think, like I said, there's always another option to try to make something happen. You can't sit back and wait for somebody to give it to you or to do something. You gotta make it happen yourself.
Yeah, it's true. I just don't know. I don't understand it. But this is what some people say that this is all they can do. So, like I say, a lot of them don't know how to live. So this is all they know.
Yeah. And this is true. A lot of people weren't taught properly how to be a woman and how to be a man. A lot of people weren't taught that because they're raised in a family where nobody is teaching them, and they learn it either from videos or just from the streets in general. So I don't fault them, but if they get to a certain age, let's say when they're grown and somebody's willing to show them another way and they still choose to remain in that situation, then you can't blame nobody else but yourself.
Yep. And it's crazy because too, you got people out here. I've had show on this before. People beating the system in line of Social Security to get a check. Food stamps, TANF. Don't get me wrong. Some people need it. Some people really need it. But when you have that line, you ain't trying to work. Hell, I get mad when I got to get up in the morning and go to work. But I got to go.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do,
But you got you got some people. You got some people there all that kind of stuff. They laying around all day. And they men want to go tell them they want some scrimp from the stove. And all that stuff.
That's true.
That does make you mad. Scrimps and T-bone steaks and hell, you eating better than me. You ain't got no damn job. You are your. I ain't understanding that one.
I can't understand that one either.
That's why I be so glad. That's why I'm not against that. I'm not against that in no shape or form with them doing kind of drug testing and all of that for food and stuff. It needs
they
to be
should have been doing that, though. They should have been doing that.
People that
because it's like going to a job. You go to a job, they're gonna drug test you. So
that's right.
Bottom line, I'm all for that. Because if you're trying to do the right thing by being a parent and trying to get food stamps and stuff for these kids, and you ain't doing right yourself, that's not cool.
On Section 8 housing, got a man living with you or got a woman living with you. You supposed to be getting some help. They living with you, and we paying y'all rent. You still ain't working. You get food stamps and you get a housing assistance. And I'm still struggling. Now, if I go apply for food stamps and housing assistance, I got to get them approved. Then they're going to say, well, you don't qualify. What the hell you mean I don't qualify? Hell, I done paid in enough. Can you give me $100 a month so I can get some?
Right. Can you give me some of my money back and put it in? Or something?
Shit, I remember one time, hell, me and my wife applied one time. Then people told me they would give us $8. A woman called my mama phone. So she was getting my phone back. She called and said, Miss McSwain, so you come get the card. My manager went on and finished her case. She finished her case, but the card is ready. I said, okay. I'm so happy I'm happy as hell. I'm happy I done made me a damn ham. I done got me a bag of chips and got me a soda. I'm going to get this card. I'm like, shit, we supposed to be balling like a mud. Man, I called that woman say, you approved for $8 a month. I said, shit, you can get that to somebody else. What I'm doing with that? I got five goddamn. That's what we're raising my nephew at the time. I said, we got five goddamn. Me and my wife, it's 7 damn people. How the hell we going to live off $8? What we going to do? Get a box of oatmeal cakes a piece? Loaf of bread a piece or what?
Right?
I go get a damn whole bread with that.
At least you qualify for $8 because I qualify for $0. So you can get one meal with it, at least just one.
Tell some Roman noodles. Hell, I got some big girls here. My girls love to eat, baby. They ain't now Roman noodles here. It be over. It ain't going to be like that.
Yeah.
And now I have a friend girl. Her daughter doesn't work, and her daughter don't want to work. She has 2 kids. She's been pregnant 3 times. She had maybe 2 abortions within a year, and she don't want to do anything. I let her stay with me for a little while. Her daughter stayed with me for a little while just to kind of help her out, to make sure that I wanted to make sure the kids go to school and they got a decent meal and stuff like that. So she was staying here and sleeping on my couch. I said, and she sent her son there one morning to wake me up to take him to school. I said, are you serious? And I done retired because I done had breast cancer. I done been sick. And she said, man, get up and take her time. If you can imagine what I said when I got up out that bed to come and tell her what I had to tell her. I said, you need to get up off of your ass and take your child to school because that's not my child. That's not my responsibility. That's your child. You going back to sleep, and you want me to get up and take your child away. She must have thought I was her mama because her mother does a lot for her. Her mother covers for her a lot. And the thing of it is, I said, people like that, it bothers me. I said, God forgive me for what I say because I know not, I guess, because people would love to get up in the morning. Some people didn't make it this morning. It's just almost her youngest son sells drugs. Her daughter's not worth a crap. She's bisexual. I ain't got nothing against bisexual. You can do what you want to do with your life. As long as you're taking care of your kids, you got a roof over your head, and you can say, I bought this for my child. But then you want your child to wear Jordans and stuff, but then you don't have a job. How you want your kid to dress nice, but you don't have a job? I mean, there's too many places out here that are hiring people. People say there's no jobs out there. There's some out there. People just trying to be picky about what they get. She needs a job regardless of whether it's paying $5.50 an hour. She needs a job. And I told the girl, I said, it's just not right. It's just not right. And it bothers me because I have to ask God to forgive because I said, they just a wasted life. Because there's too many people want to be here and see their kids or their grandkids or, grow up. Grow up and see their kids grow up. But I said I might be wrong because I've had breast cancer, and I know cancer probably going to take me out of here. But so far I'm doing real good. I had my second breast cancer within 8 years. And so far I'm doing good, But people like that, they don't know what it's like to go through stuff like that. People don't realize what it's like. And if they weren't for my kids being by my side, I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't have never made it because, see, my husband since past 2004, it was hard for me to try to deal. But, I took the good with the bad, and I didn't let nothing bother me. I went on my way. Anybody can tell you, even the doctors were surprised that I didn't break down and cry. What was I going to cry for? And people like her take life for granted. You take life for granted. I took care of my kids. When my kids were young, I took care of my kids. I wasn't making a lot of money, but I took care of my kids. My husband, he worked. He took care of my kids. We did what we had to do. My kids didn't have to want for nothing, And I don't understand these new parents of today. These new parents today just don't give a shit.
I'm telling you, girl. I'm telling you, and I still cook for my kids.
I just don't understand it.
My youngest child is 15. I still cook for my kids. That's just,
right.
That's the kind of parent I am.
Yeah, because I always cook for my kids. I even worked at night. I worked in the kitchen. Well, I had to watch and stuff, and I did a lot. I did a lot before I got to where I was. Because when I left this job, I worked at the same place, but I worked up for 29 years, and I probably would have been there longer if it had been for my back. My back was, I have muscle spasms, and I probably would have still been there. But I did what I had to do, And these young parents today just don't want nothing. They don't want nothing. They don't want to do nothing but look good. I mean, these young girls look. They had dressed to the T. Their hair is a damn. They damn.
You know what? People like that need to go to the hospitals and visit people. Cause when my husband was sick, that would change me. Because to see people, when I go to San Antonio with him, and to see those people in there,
and I see you,
tubes in their nose and their
everywhere.
Mouth and their throat.
Yeah.
They wish they can walk and get up and talk. And able to use the bathroom. Pick up a fork and eat.
People take life for granted. They really do.
That would change you right there, man.
And then I think about the babies. Look at babies, because I had breast cancer, and look at the babies that have cancer. Kids have to go through that. It's just horrible. It's just horrible. And you got a healthy child. Take care of your kid. She has a son there that has asthma real bad. But she has asthma too. But she'll call an ambulance in a minute on her. She'll call an ambulance in a minute, but she can't breathe. But she smokes, and she smokes stuff like a fish. It's just unreal.
But do you think that comes from just bad parenting? She saw how her
parents her mother, but you know what? Her mother's getting everything she deserved. But I told her son, her youngest son, he said, I hate my sister and my bitch ass sister. Just stuff like that. And I told him, you know what? I don't give a damn if your mama was a whore in the street. I don't care if your mother was a whore in the street. You try to better your life. You want your life, your kids' life to be better. Don't hold that past. Don't hold that past against her because she wasn't a good parent. No, she was not a good parent. But you got to better yourself. You better your life. You look out for you. And you have 2 kids. He have kids. This boy's popping kids all over. And he got 2 beautiful kids that she's raising him. That's his mother. You talk about your mama like that? That's unreal.
Tell them, Mama.
It's just you just live your life. Like I said, I tell them all the time, I don't care nothing about what your mama did. Your mama was the worst mother in the world. Try to improve your life. You want your life to be better. You want to tell your kids that, my mother, no, she wasn't a good mother, but I tried to make things better for you. That's something you can do. That's something you can tell your kids.
That's your kids to see you. Because if I'm struggling, I'm not going to tell my kids that I'm struggling because I know I have to do what I have to do to keep our head above water. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to cook for my kids. When my kids was young, I made sure their clothes was done. I made sure their clothes was out. When they got ready to get up and go to school, I got them up early, did their hair. I couldn't do no hair, but I did my best. I got up and, made sure they had, breakfast and stuff like that. I made sure that kind of stuff because it was kind of, that's kind of mother I am.
He put 3 kids.
A lot of people, and I had 3 kids, as well before I got married. Then, my youngest baby, when I got married, she was like 3, but still, he helped me out, and everything. But when he got sick, I had to do everything. I did not one complaint about anything. I didn't complain. I did it. Because he needed me and my kids needed me. So, and I had to work too, and get out of work, go pick him up from dollars and bring him home, make sure he had his medicine, going to football games, basketball games, going to, my daughter was on a high stepper team. I had to do a lot of things. I did not complain. I did it. No. But I let them know that I was tired, but I let them, they show it.
Right.
Let them know I was tired. Yeah.
Right.
Because there's a lot of things you don't let your children see. If my kids see that I'm not doing nothing for them, they're going to be like, well, Mama did it. No, I don't want them to say that. When they get old, they can't say, no, my mama didn't do that. My mama didn't make us do this. My mama didn't do that, She never worked. I don't want my kids to ever, say that about me. Like I tell them all the time, I'm not going to be here forever. I got to go one day.
Yeah.
I'm just still in your head. What life is about.
That's what people to realize. I mean, when your mama's gone, mom and daddy gone, they gone. I mean, so you got to know how to fend for yourself. You can't just, depend on them all the time. You got to know how to fend for yourself.
True that. I mean, I love to get my rest too, but I got to make sure, like I say, when my daughter's 20, my son's 17, my daughter's 15, I still got to make sure they're in bed and they're okay before I go to bed. I got to check my house, see if they're okay. If they're okay, I'm okay. And I go on to bed.
Yep, that's true. That's parenting.
Yeah, you
well,
don't
everybody,
want your kids
Go ahead, Vic. Finish up.
Now, I'm just saying, people got to realize and take a good look at life and see what life is, bringing you and stuff like that, because it's a hard road, and you just got to pray about it and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? You pray about it.
Because it's a journey.
Because
it's a journey, and you live and you learn. It used to be an old lady who said that all the time, say down the street from her. She always said, baby, don't never say you're going to kill nobody, because she said you live and you learn, and you're never too old to learn. Never.
They always say, just keep on living.
Keep on living. Yeah.
On that note, we're going to take a quick break. We will be right back. Everybody stay tuned to DeMarco's Real Talk. We will be right back. Everybody hang tight. Play some more B Angie B for y'all. 1 second.
Yeah. What? I do anything for you, girl. I travel around the world, walk through the desert heat, make love on the beach in the sunset. I want you under me, but B Angie B. I make no apologies. Right here's where I want you to be.
You should know that I'm happy, 'cause I'm standing in a gentle breeze, and I'm telling people that I see. I truly wish that they were happy like me. I'm riding the wave of love in this moment. I have everything I Juicy, got 'em crazy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to DeMarco Real Talk with your host, DeMarco, Big Steve 100. Miss D, Mama, and Roxanne, of course. We are going to start wrapping up the show. And tonight was a good night. We kind of got off subject at the end, but we had B Angie B on. For those of you who missed it, you can go back to the iTunes store and actually listen to the information. You know, you can listen to it off of there. You can re-record it or download it for free. You can go on blogtalkradio.com/DeMarco Real Talk and listen to it off of there. You can also go to our website, which is www.demarcorealtalk.com. Pretty soon we will be having merchandise posted. I am working on getting all the merchandise in. So keep looking for that. Merchandise is coming very, very soon. So make sure you get your DeMarco Real Talk merchandise, support the show, and support the Real Talk. Because, you know, that's what we have. A lot of these shows up here saying they do Real Talk, but ain't nobody real as us. We do Real Talk. So with that being said, do anybody have anything they want to say in closing? Mama, Roxanne, Miss Z, Big Steve 100, anybody?
No, I'm good.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, just everybody just have a good night, and don't forget next month we're focusing on the cancer awareness, and we're going to have a few people to come on to talk about cancer, period. So if you know anyone that wants to talk about it, talk about their little situation, what they went through with cancer, feel free to contact us, but we will let you know at a later date when we're going to do this. So everybody just have a good night and a good weekend.
Thank you for that, Mama. We do. That was Mama, and for those of y'all who were listening, I know y'all heard that she did say that she is a 2-time breast cancer survivor, and I thank God for that. And also the family and friends for prayers and things like that. Keep them coming because cancer is a bad thing. You know, it's a bad mother. I mean, cancer never stops. I mean, it can hit any one of us tomorrow. It can hit her again. And, you know, it just keeps rolling. So, you know, like I say, she's beat it. Hopefully if it comes back, she'll beat it, which I'm hoping it doesn't ever come back. But, you know, it's a very stressful thing. And my thing is I want people to, I want everybody to, you know, kind of have an outlet and be able to come here, excuse me, to DeMarco Real Talk and, you know, actually touch on a lot of this stuff because a lot of this stuff needs to be talked about. And a lot of the people with cancer, you know, they're going through a lot. And, I mean, we don't know we don't know the pain. We know they're in pain, but we don't know the actual pain that they're going through. Because I know the treatments I went to and see my mother getting poked with that needle for chemo. I mean, I know I couldn't have had that needle in my, you know, in no main artery. I couldn't have did it. But, you know, I know it has to be done. So, you know, thank God they were able to save her. It wasn't nothing terminal. But there are people out there with terminal cancer, and I just, you know, we're praying for y'all, and, you know, we hope all is well with you guys. And we'd love to hear your story. So if you could, make sure you tune in to our show all next month. We're going to have a cancer awareness. We know it's a breast cancer awareness month, but DeMarco Real Talk does what DeMarco Real Talk want to do. So we know it's breast cancer awareness month, but we're going to have a cancer awareness month is what we're going to call it. And that's going to go on starting October the 1st at 7 p.m., and that's going to follow on throughout the month. We're going to do them every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure you check your times and, you know, for you. I know the West Coast is normally 2 hours behind us, so it'll be 5 p.m. your time, 7 p.m. Central Time. New York time is going to be an hour behind, which is 8 p.m. And shout out to my sister from another mother, Miss Geechee, that's out there listening to us in New York. And we appreciate you listening, and make sure you keep the people coming also. And shout out to all of our fans, supporters, listeners. We appreciate all you do. But make sure you do tune in starting October the 1st. That's 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is our time. Next week, we are going to take a break, which is the 17th, because we need to do a few meetings and stuff like that, and we're going to be talking about some other stuff that we're working on for the show. The sports show is still coming. Just waiting on your fellow other hosts, Big Steve 100 and Ms. Z.
It's coming, baby. It's coming.
So you make sure, if y'all want to complain, because I'll be having a complaint, make sure y'all complain to me, and I will be sure to pass the message on them. I will be sure.
It's coming, baby. It's coming.
Okay, tell me they ain't coming fast enough. But we're working on that. So, like I say, it's going to be a sports talk show. You know, they're working on that. We have other people that's going to be joining in under the DeMarco Real Talk brand. So we have a lot of exciting things coming, especially the merchandise, the cancer show. Also, we will be back September the 24th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure you go to our page on Facebook.com/DeMarco Real Talk. Check out that video if you haven't already seen it. You can also look it up on YouTube, because I'm trying to post videos on YouTube also, and I'll be doing more of that. But the show we'll be talking about on the 24th, which is very, very interesting, is grandparents raising grandchildren. I'm sure we're seeing a lot of that today. A lot of that. So, as you heard Ms. Z say, that's what that show going to be. It's going to be a bad show. So y'all make sure y'all are ready for that. If you can't take the heat, don't be in the kitchen, baby. So make sure you know anybody that's going to, they can give us a call too. Send us an email to DeMarco.com. We'll call you if you want us to call you. If you don't want to call us, we'll call you. Whichever way, we ain't scared. You know, we don't want you to be. So make sure you tune into that show on September the 24th. I will be posting that on the page, and I'll also keep posting my YouTube videos of what's coming out next. But I will be posting one soon of the cancer awareness, and hopefully the sports talk sooner or later. Other than that,
we feel you, man.
That's pretty much all. Y'all say y'all hear me, but y'all ain't got it out there now. Everybody coming at me, so I'm just this is real talk, so I'm just letting everybody know, get it together. If you have an idea or you'd like to be a guest host, we're also looking for additional hosts, for the show. We're looking for, if you know an intern that needs some kind of place to get their training and stuff like that, we're taking interns. And please, 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 if you know high school students just mature students, college, high school, that's mature, that's able to talk about different scenarios as far as peer pressure, different things like that. We're looking for something to run once a month as far as, and it may be more than that, as far as, something coming from a student's point of view. And later on, we're also going to be working on teen parenting and stuff like that. So that'll come later down the line. Trying to prevent, teens from getting pregnant and having kids. But other than that, that's pretty much all I have to say, unless Big Steve said he don't have anything to say. Either Mama, Roxanne, or Zia, y'all good on everything I've said so far?
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Now, I want you to try to get something set up with Rogers and Destiny. Let them do something maybe once a month or a couple of months or something like that.
Well, I want them to, but they act like they're scared to get on here. I want them to get on that. I want them to get on there, but they act like they're scared to get on. And I've even thought about doing something like with the younger kids, because we do still have the DeMarco Real Talk Youth Talk, which I'm trying to grow also. So, I don't know. I'm working on something. I'm thinking about trying to do something with the younger kids that's younger than high school and junior high. But
they might get a lot of listeners.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying I'm trying to more pull in some of the younger generation too, because I mean a lot of people just need an outlet, and then this is what I'm trying to do, and I'm that show will be ran by the teams. I'll just be in the backside, and I'll help them if they need me, but it'll be more ran by the teams, and it's gonna be their call. Pretty much, like I say, whatever they want to do, we're gonna do it. But there ain't gonna be no twerking on here. It's gonna be real talk. We don't do no twerking and all that. We're gonna be talking and trying to make points on here. We ain't got time to be beefing and arguing on here. We ain't got time for that. So, if you know anybody with any show ideas or anything, want to get on the show, want to do a show segment here and there, hey, hit us up. DeMarcoRealTalk@yahoo.com. Other than that is all I have to say. Unless anybody else got something to say before I close them out.
No, that's it.
What was that, Mama? Go ahead.
Say good night, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night. Anybody want to give them a slogan before we let them go?
What?
Anybody want to give them a slogan before we let them go?
I'll tell you what you want to hear. I'll tell you what you need to hear. We don't want to tell you what you want. I can't do it.
You got to put more. Emphasize more. Put more in it.
I need my host. I need new hosts, real fans. Everybody coming. Everybody else gonna get fired tonight. I'm just kidding. But as we always say on DeMarco Real Talk, of course I got to be the one to say it. We don't tell you what you want to hear. We tell you what you need to hear. So make sure you tune in. Not next Tuesday. Tuesday after next, which is going to be September 24th. Mark your calendar, because I'm going to blow your Facebook up and I'm going to hit your email. So make sure you're checking it. Don't tell me you forgot and all that kind of stuff. I ain't trying to hear all that. But anyway, have a great night from the morning.
All right, y'all.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Good night.
We would once again like to thank you for tuning in to DeMarco's Real Talk, where they always keep it real. They never tell you what you want to hear. They tell you what you need to hear. So make sure you check them out again next Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can always come back and always play the show over and over again. Please make sure you do check out their website, www.DeMarcoRealTalk.com. Once again, that's www.DeMarcoRealTalk.com. Also, follow us on Twitter at DeMarco Real Talk. Thank you and have a good night.
Xero is beautiful cloud accounting software that connects you to all the latest business tools and works seamlessly with the best business apps. Time tracking, e-commerce, inventory, whatever your small business is, there's a Xero solution to fit. Get started with a free 30-day trial at Xero.com/wow. That's Xero, Xero.com/wow. If you own a small business, chances are you don't say wow too often, at least not while you're doing the books. Well, that's about to change. Xero, that's Xero, is beautiful small business accounting software that lets you spend less time doing your books and more time growing your business. For a free 30-day trial, visit Xero.com/wow today. That's Xero, Xero.com/wow.